Tuesday is Veterans Day, and I feel unworthy to speak in honor of Veterans Day and in honor of all of our veterans. I don't know what it means to serve our country, our communities, and our families in the armed forces. I don't know what it means to put your life on the line in that way, and what it means to then come home with these experiences. When I trained as a cantor in New York, I had a chaplaincy internship at a VA hospital in Connecticut. And if you're ever doing a chaplaincy internship, it's really best to do it at a VA hospital because veterans are often much more open to talking to chaplains than the rest of the population would be. They're used to it. I remember one man who served in Vietnam. This is back in 2014, maybe. And he was back for a stay at the VA with his third or fourth bout of cancer caused by exposure to Agent Orange. And he wasn't going to leave the VA this time. Before he died, he talked to me about what it felt like to come home from Vietnam, to not feel welcome, to feel isolated, and to not have the support that he needed. And we have a contrast in the beginning of our Parsha today. We have a wise account of how to be welcoming and how to care. At the very beginning, Abraham runs to greet the three men, the three Anashim, who are really three angels, and he bows to them, and he brings them water, and he washes their feet, and he leads them to rest under a tree, and he and Sarah prepared delicious food, tender meat, rach meat. If only as a country we treated members of the military like that when they came home and forever after for the rest of their lives. I have a list of current congregants who have served in the armed forces that our amazing executive director, Kate Flanagan, compiled. I know some of your stories, but not all of them. For example, I know that Eric Hoffman served in the Army and the National Guard, and that he was an engineer. And I think this is right. I think he was responsible for blowing up ordinances and bombs ahead of advancing American troops. I've heard Lou speak recently of his experience as a doctor in Vietnam, making sure to care for a child that his superiors wanted to leave behind. I've talked to our security guard, Robert Tilley, who served in the Marine Corps from 1986 to 1993 during Desert Storm. When I got my wisdom teeth removed last year, he told me about what it was like to get his wisdom teeth removed when he was in the Army, when he was in the Marine Corps, and I couldn't complain anymore. I've talked to Wilbur Krikossian, another one of our security guards, about the effort he made to get into the Army, inspired by 9/11. And even when he was initially turned down, he tried over and over again until he was admitted. And he told me about his experiences and the challenges of transitioning back to home. I'm going to chant a list of congregants and their relatives who have served, including those who have passed away. And I'm sure we've missed some, so if I do, please tell us. I'm really sorry if we've missed any. I'd like to say on behalf of everyone, we thank you, all of you, for your service to our country. And I believe that we would be a much better country and a healthier country if some kind of a national service was a requirement for everyone. If we were required to serve in some way, we would know each of us much better and be able to talk to each other. We would learn what it means to sacrifice for each other. We would be more responsible. We would show more mutual care. We would feel more purpose and meaning, and we would be more human. If I ever went into politics, I don't know if I could chant like this, but I would really advocate for national service. So again, to all of the veterans here and all of the veterans who we know in our lives and all who have passed away, we thank you for your service. Let's rise and let's sing America the Beautiful all together. We'll sing the first verse. The third verse is really appropriate for today, so I did not print the words for everyone, but at least I'll sing it. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from a sea to shining sea. Thank you again. Let's move from America to Israel. Let's sing